Welcome to the MSP Corner podcast. Before we kick off our show, we would like to share what our main objective is at the MSP Corner. Our main goal is to help CEOs build profitable and self-sustainable IT service firms. We are not just providing tools for IT firms, we will be sitting in meetings with you to ensure your IT firm stays on track. The first area we are focused on, strategic sales. IT firms are stuck selling technology or IT support. We will provide you with the blueprint so you position your firm as an added value to your prospects. We will have framework on how to sell value so you influence the prospect into selecting your firm. The second area we see many IT firms struggle in is marketing. 90+% of businesses rely on antiquated marketing methods. The most popular choice, word of mouth. We have proven methods on how to attract the ideal prospect. Our framework will include how to become the online authority and be the business influencer for an industry. The third component to our package, scaling. IT firms walk away from opportunities because they lack the bandwidth or skill set to scale. We have lined up reputable businesses so our members can hire on-demand resources that will allow them to scale their business. The fourth area we will offer help in, selecting the right tools. In order to deliver value, you need the right tech stack. Our platform will offer information on products that are the ideal choice for MSPs. The fifth area we will offer help in is with documentation. Templates are a critical component when building an MSP. We will have contracts, proposals, SOWs, collateral, and much more in the template section. You will have every document you need to start up your managed IT service business. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go to our next podcast. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning into our podcast. I am your host, Fernando Leon, and I'm joined by my co-host, Gregory Morabiec. Today's topic, how does an MSP become the online authority? So conceptually, the influencer for an industry or the influencer for small businesses, the influencer for your area, right? For organizations that are looking for your services. So let's get into the topics we plan to discuss today, and let's quickly go over this table of contents. Now, first, we're going to be discussing understanding Google ranking factors. Content is king, optimizing for keywords, building high quality backlinks, optimizing website performance, leveraging the power of social media. And what is local SEO? Monitoring and analyzing performance, staying abreast of algorithm updates, providing exceptional user experience, and how can the leaders at the MSP Corner help? And we'll discuss, and the last will be the resources we will have available on the MSP Corner. All right, so let's get into it and get into, understanding the rankings and what Google, all of the secret sauce Google has in place. But, before diving into strategies, it's imperative, so critical to grasp the fundamentals of Google's ranking algorithm. I mean, SEO firms understand all of this. They stay up to date with all of this information, but the exact algorithm remains a closely guarded secret. I mean, Google has provided insights into key factors that influence rankings, such as website content quality, relevance, backlinks, user experience, site speed, and mobile friendliness. So packaging all that is going to help you climb that organic ladder, which is not easy. It took us some time to do it, but We are the number one choice, at least. Well, I'm not going to embellish. We're in the top three for over 20 plus keywords, right? On the first page, top three, one of the top three organic choices in this very competitive market. I mean, we're competing with billion-dollar companies. It's not like it's just a small IT firm we're competing with in our area. No, we're competing in a global scale, and we have mastered it. We even do better than billion-dollar companies because our competitors are huge. Now, content is king. What does that mean? Well, high quality, relevant content is the cornerstone of any successful SEO strategy. IT firms and MSPs, and let's just call IT firms MSPs, MSSPs, whether you're a break fix or not, you need to focus on creating in-depth, informative content that addresses the needs and challenges of your target audience. And this content could include blog posts, white papers, case studies, tutorials, short form videos, webinars, podcasts, and industry insights, such as posting information on social media, right? That's giving some industry insight if you start to participate in conversations. But by consistently publishing valuable content, IT firms can position themselves as thought leaders in their field. And this will start attracting organic traffic and improving, well, your Google rankings, which is, it can sound very challenging. It can sound overwhelming, but when you have a great SEO firm that is helping you with this journey, it's not so overwhelming. So, Greg, anything you want to add on this topic?
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's organic growth like you're talking about, then there's also non-organic growth. You don't have to or grow organically. You can force it by paying for AdWords, and those AdWords will get you to the top every time for searches for a certain amount of time for money, right?
Yep.
So you don't have to organically grow. You can actually force it.
Well, you're right. And you know what? I'm going to agree with you because there's IT firms out there that have not been invested in SEO, and their well of uh of referrals and has dried up, right? So they might have a budget for a PPC plan, but I'm always going to encourage them to work on the SEO strategy, because even though PPC will get them that instant leads, right? They'll start getting leads immediately, probably within 3 to 4 months, where SEO takes 10 to 12 months. But you're right. PPC, you're going to force it. You're going to start getting leads immediately. But I would do both. Do them in simultaneously. So once you get to that position on a Google ranking, you're going to eventually phase out PPC, and it's a lot more cost effective, and it's the quality of leads are just as high. So it's something that all IT firms need to consider. And the other good news, this is the other great news, is that you have resources like the MSP Corner that can be that coach, your sideline coach, helping you with this type of guidance. There's a lot of IT firms that don't have this internally. And it's like having a VP of marketing that's going to provide you that guidance, that roadmap that's going to eventually get you there. I mean, you still need an SEO firm, but they're just the conduit between you and your ideal client. They're the ones that are delivering the message to your client. But who is that ideal client? What words are they going to focus on if they're looking for you? And here's the other good news is that the majority of your competition, over 90%, are doing nothing for marketing. So climbing that organic ladder might not be as challenging as some think. You just have to do, you just have to follow all the right steps. You got to follow the framework, and we're going to provide that framework and a lot of how to do it and what to do and what not to do. So, and what you need to consistently do. But and it's a lot, it is, but it's worth it and it's very cost effective. All right, optimizing for keywords. Now, conducting keyword research is essential for optimizing content to align with users' search intent. And IT firms should identify relevant keywords and incorporate them strategically into their website content, which includes their headings, their meta descriptions, image tags, and all shows produced online. And this would include, obviously, case studies, white papers, podcasts, webinars, tutorials, and short form videos. And what are short form videos? Hey, it's a tip, right? You can say, hey, what this is what small businesses, you create a short form video where you give advice to a legal firm on how to be more efficient with cloud services or cloud products for that industry. If you know that industry very well, creating 2 to 3 minute videos targeting that specific industry is going to go a long way. Plus, long tail keywords can be targeted to capture niche audiences, and this will help drive relevant traffic. So, optimizing those keywords is critical. Anything you want to add there, Greg?
No, you're good.
Okay. Okay. This one's a little tougher, this next topic, because building high quality backlinks is is not easy. I mean, you could probably do 10 to 20, no problem. But backlinks from authoritative websites are a crucial factor in this complex Google ranking algorithm, right? IT firms should focus on building a diverse portfolio of high quality backlinks from reputable sources within their industry. And SEO experts or SEO firms, they have this ability to do that. And this can be achieved through, if you were to do it internally, is guest blogging, participating in industry forums, reaching out to influencers, and creating shareable content that naturally attracts backlinks. And this is where I defer to SEO experts. They have cornered the market on building quality backlinks. Practice what you preach. You don't tell CEOs of small businesses want to do all the IT support. What do we tell them? Stick to your business initiatives, focus on building your business, and leave the tech support to the experts. And I'm going to tell you the same thing when it comes to SEO. Leave the SEO best practices to the experts. That's their job. They know what needs to be done. They know how to do it. They do it a lot quicker, a lot better than if you try to do it internally. All right. Optimizing website performance. Now, Google prioritizes user experience, and website performance is a key aspect for Google rankings. IT firms should ensure that their website not only loads quickly, it's responsive to mobile devices, and provides a seamless browsing experience across all devices. And optimizing images, minimizing CSS and JavaScript files, and leveraging browser caching and using content delivery networks to reduce latency, because you want that information to get across the world immediately. So now, I don't see my phone here. Now, let's go on to the next topic, unless Gregory, you wanted to add something there.
No, that's great.
Okay. Leverage the power of social media. How do we do that? Well, social media platforms serve as valuable channels for promoting content, engaging your audience, and building brand visibility. And IT firms should maintain an active presence consistently. You guys need to consistently do this on relevant social media platforms. And IT firms need to share their content regularly and participate in industry discussions. And social signals such as likes, shares, and comments can indirectly influence Google rankings by indicating content relevance and popularity. But one of the things that I want to mention on, I'm going to expand on social media a little bit, because before you set up your, you've got your content ready, you've set up your automation tools, your and who are you going to be sharing this data with, right? Is if you have, let's use LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a great platform for not only delivering data, but you have a lot of followers. But is your ideal client following you? So technically, there's prospects. And let me point something out that is critical to your online success: is who follows you on social media? Other IT firms, right? Other vendors, friends, family, former colleagues. These are not your ideal clients. Your ideal clients uh, um, should be firms that want to work with you. So if you're going to be targeting the fintech industry, legal, you should only be reaching out to CEOs of that industry. And when they do, you need to start sharing relevant content regularly and participate in discussions when they start liking your material, when they leave a comment. I mean, you want to engage with them, and that's the sole purpose. Who cares if your best friend likes your article? Yeah, Google might see that there's a like there, but it's not going to turn into a conversion, right? You want to convert your likes, your followers into clients. And if this is done consistently, you're going to see leads streaming in every week. Who doesn't want leads? All right, let's talk about local SEO real quick, because for IT firms targeting local markets, optimizing for local SEO is critical. I mean, this is essential to your firm. So, and this involves creating a Google My Business profile, ensuring name, address, and phone number across online directories. And there's nothing wrong with soliciting for positive reviews. Ask your clients to leave a review. If they're happy, they will leave you a positive review. Now, local citations from reputable websites can also boost visibility in local search results, and this will obviously improve your Google ranking. All right, this is, you know, again, I'm going to emphasize this should be done by your SEO firm, but monitoring and analyzing performance of your website and traffic. I mean, you need to continuously monitor and analyze for this traffic, so you can refine SEO strategies, and you need to adapt to the algorithm changes. But IT firms should utilize tools, if you're going to do this internally, implement tools like Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and third-party SEO software to track website performance, identify areas for improvement, and measure the impact of their efforts on Google rankings. Because regular audits can uncover technical issues such as broken links or crawl errors, and this will hinder SEO performance. Don't think Google is going to overlook a broken link. That's a bad mark on you. So I would suggest what do you say, Greg? Bi-weekly review of the performance or monthly review? And again, I'm going to encourage that you work with an SEO expert to not only manage your site, but run this type of performance reports. Greg?
Bi-weekly, and then as it gets better and you get more able to understand it, then monthly. But you
Yeah.
need to start out maybe even weekly, daily looking at it, see what's going
Mhm.
on, if anything's broken. But
Got
then
it.
as you go, then it starts getting longer and longer.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Good. 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 Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right. Again, this is for the SEO experts, right? We don't want to be SEO experts, but you got to stay abreast of algorithm updates if you are, because Google is frequently updating its search algorithms to deliver more, relevant and authoritative results to users. That's their entire purpose. That's their business model. They've expanded to Google Suites and other offerings, but their search engine is the bulk of the revenue that is generated for them. But IT firms must stay informed about these updates and adapt their SEO strategies accordingly. But if you have an SEO expert in place, they will happily do this for you. But if you're going to do this internally, following reputable SEO blogs and attending industry conferences and networking with fellow SEO professionals can provide valuable insights into these trends and best practices. And I'm going to emphasize, I don't recommend IT admins do this type of work. It's not your area of expertise. Work with SEO experts. Stay in your lane. All right. Now, next topic is providing exceptional user experience. At the end of the day, Google's goal is to prioritize websites that deliver exceptional user experience, and IT firms should focus on creating user-friendly interfaces, intuitive navigation, and engaging content. This can be in the form of blogs, case studies, podcasts are amazing, and webinars. Right? You can give a presentation, even if nobody comes to it. It doesn't matter. You're providing your expertise in a visual manner. And by prioritizing user satisfaction, IT firms can not only improve their Google rankings, but also foster long-term relationships with their audience. You want to be viewed as that expert? That's what you got to do. That's just the bottom line. Now, we're getting close to wrapping this up, but how can the leaders at the MSP Corner help? Well, we are marketing experts because we know this industry so well, right? We're going to be your marketing guides. We know what works for your industry. We're going to keep you on track and accountable, right? And what's really one of the biggest challenges with a lot of IT firms is content creation, messaging. What does your message say to your audience when they come to your website? Is it solving their problems? Do you have call to actions? Do you have a phone number? Do you have online chat? There's so much. There's so much, guys. It's a it's a laundry list that's not very short that you got to put in place in order to build up that online presence, building a social media audience. And again, we're gonna work with you on building an audience that follows you. You want somebody that's going to view you as that influencer, right? Like you see these personal trainers that are creating so much content. They're not creating. They're not targeting other people in great shape. They're targeting people that are out of shape. And if you're of the mindset that marketing doesn't work, that's like saying I tried a diet program and I didn't lose weight. No, you just weren't disciplined enough to follow the plan. And that's the same thing with marketing. If you are disciplined and stay consistent with your marketing efforts, you're going to become that online authority. Now, we're going to assist on producing podcasts and webinars. And if you love our podcast, we would help you. We would help you design a plan, the framework, so you don't need us forever. We're going to help you though in the beginning because you don't know how to do this. In the beginning, I sucked. Oh my God. The first 10 shows, I was like, oh, this is just awful. But I learned a lot, and from great feedback from people like Gregory, and watching other and hearing other podcasts, you learn a lot on what to do and how to do it, and creating a framework so you deliver a message that attracts your audience. Now, managing as your guide, as you know, if you hire, the founders of to help you with your strategies, we're going to manage SEO firms for you. And I'm going to give you a quick case study of what I did for somebody the other day. An IT firm had been working with their SEO firm for 7 years. 7 years. And for 7 years, they paid them, tell you how much they paid, times 7 equals, they paid them $126,000 in 7 years. Not one lead came in for $126,000. So after meeting with the CEO and asking him a lot of questions as to what they were doing for their SEO best practices, he couldn't answer me. He goes, "Oh, these are questions for my SEO firm." I said, "Okay, well, let's get on the phone with them." At the end of the day, they were doing an awful job. So he fired them, and he's on his way to hiring a new SEO firm, and I'll help him interview that SEO firm. But you gotta know SEOs so well to expose these SEO firms, because a lot of them are terrible and they don't bring any value. So we're going to help you pick a firm that will help you become that online authority. All right, let's talk about resources. It's the last topic. And yeah, we're going to have resources such as SEO and PPC firms. And if you have a really tight budget, email marketing. Email marketing will work if you have opted in businesses, right? Becoming that social media, building that social media audience, right? You have social media managers. And we'll have website designers if you need a new website. So, and these are resources you're going to deal directly. We don't resell any of these services. We just connect you with these resources so you guys deal with them directly. And if you're working with us, as if you purchase one of our packages to help you with this journey, we will be there attending meetings and providing you guidance. Gregory, anything you want to add?
No, that's it.
All right, all right. All right, guys, thanks for listening. And don't forget to sign up to be a member on the MSP Corner. Please share our link with the CEO who will find our information beneficial to their business. All right, have a good night. Thank you for listening. And don't forget to sign up to be a member on www.mspcorner.com. Please share our link with a CEO who will find our information beneficial to their business. Have an awesome day.